Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how to use my employee tracker application and just git clone it with this HTTPS, git clone, and you should get all these files. So make sure you do npm install, and then you should be good to go because the package, you just need an inquiry and MySQL2. MySQL2 is a database used for, just holding information. Okay, so how this works is I have these are the options. I have view apartments, view all roles, view all employees, add a department, add a role, add an employee, update an employee role, and quit. Quit is self-explanatory, so what should happen? It should just console log this employee manager ASCII art, and then the function starts. So it first prompts you to what would you like to do, which is the options, which is previously this one. So ask you which one you like to do, view apartments, view roles. So I'll just go over the view apartments because the view roles, view all employees are largely the same. So if you pick view apartments, it goes to this file right here. It goes to this file, and I made a function called view. So it uses the database, your MySQL, my localhost root, and my password's 123. And then if you don't have a tracker application DB, the database named that, it'll create one for you, and then it'll use that and create a table with auto increment primary key and the name, so just ID and name, and then it'll create the table, and then it'll display it since because the whole purpose was is just to view it. So select the ID and name from departments, which is the table right here, and it'll show it. I made a little string that makes it look nicer. So this is on the top, and the next line, ID and name as the labels, and then just a line under it just to make it look nicer. So, but if you don't, if there's nothing in there, there's nothing to show then. So I'll just console.log database is empty and just return. But if there is stuff to show, then it'll print out every ID and name inside that database. That database's table. So yeah, after that, that's all the function is, and then have a catch, and then console log error, just in case if there's a error happening, and then db.end, so it's just end the connection. All right, and then let's see how that works. So what you need to do is node app.js, and then view all apartments, and then sorry, it's just too small. Test department 1, test department wrong. No, these are just some random tests. I was just making sure they work, and they do work. I put in some empty ones, but they still count. But either way, I've also put delete just to make sure I delete this later on, but get rid of this. And then press up or down arrow keys to exit. All right, and then view all roles, same thing. Manager, salary 80,000, and then test department 1 because that was from this one, and then test department wrong, that was from the second one, and then I put some other random ones like the number 10, the last one like delete for delete role, or like these are the view roles, and then view all employees. I only have 4, so manager, some job, delete role. So yeah, manager, some job, and then delete role, which is the last one right here. All right, so those are all the view functions. Now how the add ones work. So if I go to view departments, so let's say I want to add a department, right? It makes a variable, constant variable db, and then uses tracker application, and then uses insert into departments with the name, and the values is this name, and then add statement. So db query add statement, dbn, and then I'll just console log so the user knows this department name that they put in has been added to departments. All right, so let's do that. Department, what is department name? Let's say department name. Now we view all departments, so add the department name to departments, view departments, department name right there. All right, same thing goes for the other one. So let's say view all roles. It'll delete role. So that's the last one. And then let's say I want to add a role. What is the role name? Role name. What's the salary? If I try to put in anything else, I'll ask it for a number. Let's just put 2. And then what's the department belong to? Which ones? So it can belong to test. So number 6. And then if I do view all roles, role name, salary is 2, and then it belongs to department test. And then the same thing goes for add an employee. So let's just say view all employees. It's only 4. So if we add one more, it should be 5. So add an employee. Let's do 4. What's the name of first name's employees? Employee's first name, sorry. First name, and then last name, and then employee's role. What roles are there? There's a manager, some job. Let's just say new role name, number 7, ID number 7. All right, and now let's just view all employees, first name, last name, new role name. That's the roles. And I have 5 employees now. All right, so that's largely how the add works. So, but update employee role, let's go to the view roles JavaScript file. So this is the view function, the add function, and then the did I do it? What's the name you want to update to? Wait a second. No, that's view roles. Whoops, wrong one. So view employees. I thought I didn't do it for some reason. So view employees is the one. Add. So the update function. There we go. So what it does is just you does this statement for SQL. Update employees. Set role ID to this one. Name to that one. For which for who for this person's name. So let's change the roles. What's the employee's name you want to update? Let's just do first name. That guy. What's the role that you want to replace to? What roles are there again? All right, here they are. Let's change it to manager, number 1. And then now we view all employees. See, first name, last name, change to manager. That's it. And then everything else is done. It's just quit after that. And then everything exits. Says bye. Process exit code 0, meaning there is no errors in the code. So yeah, that's it. That's my employee tracker, employee manager that uses SQL as the database. And thank you for watching.